In this video, we will explore the concepts of humility, understanding, and empathy, collectively referred to as HU, in context of human values. We will define what is human values, and we will also define what are humility, understanding, and empathy, or HU, and how HU play the most significant part in the process of the law of attraction. We will also discuss about the opposite of HU and its impact in the reality we create. We invite you to stay with us until the end of this video, as we embark on a journey to realize our vision through our intuition, our inner guidance, for a life filled with greater happiness and significance. Human values reside at the core of our being, shaping our identity and influencing our actions in life. Essentially, human values serve as our internal compass, our inner guidance as we introduced in our previous video, guiding the choices we make each day in pursuit of our desired outcome in all facets of life. Without these values, our existence would lack purpose and descend into disorder. They are essential components of social harmony, with institutions such as schools and churches emphasizing their significance to help individuals consistently uphold them in their everyday experiences. Humility is often mistaken as weakness, when it embodies strength. It holds a profound transformative power that influences our interactions with the world around us. While it denotes a modest and unassuming attitude, it is not about being timid. It emanates from self-awareness with a genuine appreciation of ourselves. The power of humility lies in its ability to cultivate authenticity and promote genuine connections with others. It paves the way for meaningful dialogue and collaboration. When individuals approach situations with humility, they exhibit a willingness to listen, learn, and acknowledge differing perspectives. By embracing humility, individuals release the need for validation and external approval, finding joyful fulfillment in their success and well-being, stimulating a profound sense of self-acceptance, rather than self-esteem, and emotional resilience. Understanding is the way we make sense of our surroundings through what we see, hear, feel, or perceive. It explains our approach to our responses to questions and decisions we make, providing a rational basis for our actions. It gives us the principle that helps us interpret information and various viewpoints in life, avoiding the pitfalls of the need to always be right. Understanding ensures that our actions reflect our true selves based on logic and good intentions. It also helps us prioritize what is important and unimportant, allowing us to see the bigger picture beyond our own perspectives. Through understanding, we acknowledge our biases and preconceptions, promoting honesty, integrity, and awareness of our limitations and those of others. Empathy presents a subtle difference and complexity within these three core human values. Psychologists have defined three distinct forms of empathy: cognitive empathy, emotional empathy, and compassionate empathy. Cognitive empathy, also known as perspective taking, involves responding to another person's thoughts and feelings through mental comprehension, leaning more towards intellectual reasoning than emotional connection. Emotional empathy, in contrast, prioritizes feeling over intellect, where individuals immerse themselves in the emotional experiences of others, often described as being an empath who can mirror the feelings of another person entirely. Compassionate empathy strikes a harmonious balance between the two, minimizing potential pitfalls. While excessive reliance on cognitive empathy's logical approach can create emotional distance and an inability to connect deeply, and emotional empathy may lead to feeling overwhelmed by distressing emotions, compassionate empathy blends emotional intelligence with supportive actions, maintaining a caring stance without absorbing the other person's emotional burdens entirely. Depending on the context, individuals can fluidly transition between these three types of empathy. Cognitive empathy finds more useful in professional, financial, and medical contexts. Emotional empathy commonly emerges in interactions with children and close relationships. Compassionate empathy integrates elements of both to foster a holistic approach to supporting others. Humility, understanding, and empathy each possess their own distinct characteristics and capabilities. However, when they synergistically collaborate, they enhance their collective power, creating the desired reality that we aspire for. Before we transition into the topic of the law of attraction, and how humility, understanding, and empathy are incorporated in its process, let's listen again to this message that led to the creation of this video. Just as light requires primary hues like red, green, and blue to create vibrant and colorful images on our phone, computer, or TV screens, life without humility, understanding, and empathy, I collectively call as hue, can become dull and empty. These virtues provide significance into our existence with purpose, as we evolve into compassionate beings, radiating positivity and serving as beacons of light for others. Hue nurture gratitude, contentment, faith, and trust in our affirmations, bridging the gap between our present reality and our hopes and dreams, resulting into the realization of our aspirations. Hue paves the path to true happiness that opens the gateway to an influx of blessings, enriching our boundless potential. Humility, understanding, and empathy, or hue, play the most significant part in the process of the law of attraction. It is the first step in the process that makes every other consecutive step leading into the right direction of the joyful fulfillment of our desires, our hopes, and dreams. But before we dive deeper into this process, it's essential to explore the law of attraction from its origin like you've never heard before since its resurgence from its modern concepts. While common discussions often underscore the power of imagination, the benefits of positive affirmations, and the significance of directing attention, or focusing solely on desired outcomes, a very important detail integral to the entirety of the law of attraction frequently remains overlooked. To better comprehend this evolution in the understanding of the law of attraction, let's take a journey back through its history. The term "the law of attraction" made its initial appearance in 1855 in Andrew Jackson Davis's book The Great Harmonia, with a thematic focus on the human soul and spheres of the afterlife. However, it was Prentice Mulford, a key figure in the advancement of New Thought ideology, who first articulated the law of attraction as a fundamental principle in his work Your Thoughts and How to Use Them, The Law of Success, released between 1886 and 1887. Subsequently, various New Thought proponents such as Henry Wood and Ralph Waldo Trine further elaborated on the law of attraction, encompassing facets beyond just well-being to include all aspects of existence. The 20th century witnessed a surge in interest regarding this concept, as evidenced by the popularity of influential works like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale, and You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. The modern resurgence of interest in the law of attraction occurred in 2006 with the release of The Secret, an exclusive DVD film later adapted into a best-selling book. This media sensation was followed by subsequent works like The Power in 2010, which explored the law of attraction through the lens of love. This contemporary iteration, often referred to as manifestation, has revitalized the concept for a new generation of followers. Esther Hicks, an American inspirational speaker, channeler, and author, who claims she channels a collective consciousness she calls Abraham, made an effort to trademark the phrase law of attraction, but was denied by the United States Patent Office due to its prior use by William Walker Atkinson in his book, The Law of Attraction in the Thought World, dating back to 1906. Let us go back to the book of Prentice Mulford, Your Thoughts and How to Use Them, first published in 1886 to 1887. In a chapter of the book called The Law of Success, it is written, "So long as you are in a confident, determined, serene frame of mind, having some special aim in view based on right and justice, so long are you moving in this way the strongest silent power of your thought and attracting to you the persons you need to cooperate with. If your aim is not based on right and justice, you will still move this silent power of your mind, but it will not affect results so beneficial to you as your thought based on your highest idea of right. If you wish to gain through deceit and craft, you can do so. You will attract by the same law and method deceitful and dishonest thought in advance of its body. You will then work with the dishonest in the body. Dishonest mind herds together through a natural law. The dishonest are certain to injure each other at last in some way." In the book of Prentice Mulford, it is noted the importance of having some special aim in view based on right and justice, or a specific purpose grounded in principles of righteousness and fairness. This element, often disregarded and rarely explored in discussions about the law of attraction, is known as intention. This aspect is deemed crucial and is where the concept of hue, representing humility, understanding, and empathy, becomes significant. Through embodying these qualities, one can ensure that our intentions are just and morally correct. With a mind cultivated with good intentions, it paves the way for positive thoughts to be absorbed by our consciousness. A mind nurtured by noble intentions tends to be abundant with optimistic ideas. Such a mindset, fueled by good intentions, serves as the fertile soil for the growth of dreams and ambitions that are rooted in righteousness and justice. By nurturing these dreams with positive affirmations and utilizing the creative power of our imagination, they transmit signals to our physical being, manifesting as emotions. These emotions vibrate at a frequency we sometimes describe as enthusiasm that aligns with our aspirations, attracting corresponding experiences, individuals, and opportunities that resonate with our desires. Through this process, our dreams and aspirations gradually materialize in our reality, taking shape and eventually coming to fruition. When one operates from a place of hue, they are more aligned with their spiritual and inner self, allowing for qualities like patience, contentment, gratitude, and goodwill to flourish. These virtues enable individuals to foster deeper connections with themselves and others, leading to genuine fulfillment and happiness. By embracing hue, individuals can appreciate the beauty and simplicity, find joy in everyday moments, and pursue their dreams with a sense of purpose and gratitude. Conversely, without hue, our mind will operate from an empty space, a void called ego. Operating from a place of ego often leads to a constant sense of dissatisfaction, envy, and impatience. The ego craves external validation, constantly seeking applause and recognition, and measuring success based on materialistic gains. This constant desire for more can result in a never-ending cycle of striving for unfulfilling achievements, ultimately leading to feelings of emptiness and discontent. By choosing to live a life guided by hue, individuals can experience a deeper sense of inner peace, connection, and authenticity. They can find meaning and joy in the journey towards their goals, rather than solely focusing on the end result. On the other hand, living from a place of ego can disconnect individuals from their true selves and lead them down a path of constant comparison, competition, and dissatisfaction. In conclusion, the 7 steps in the process of the law of attraction are: 1. Embodying the human values of humility, understanding, and empathy. 2. Positive thoughts and optimistic ideas cultivated by good intentions. 3. The planting of the seeds of dreams and aspirations in the mind that are rooted in right and justice. 4. The watering of the seeds with positive affirmations and imagination. 5. The attraction of the right people, event, experiences, opportunities, and corresponding action. 6. Go back to step 1. Patience is a virtue. 7. The manifestation of dreams and aspirations into reality. If we overlook the initial step and leave it empty, all subsequent steps will be driven by ego, and the good intentions will be driven by ulterior motive. Even if our dreams and aspirations become reality in an egotistic way, the feeling of satisfaction is fleeting. This leads to an endless cycle of greed, which can result in many harmful behaviors that are the cause of many undesired outcomes. It is very important that we embody the human values of humility, understanding, and empathy, not only to live a more joyful and fulfilling life, but also to make this world a better place of happiness, peace, and serenity to live in. We hope that you have gained a significant amount of value from this video that you can apply in your daily life. Please do not hesitate to leave your comments that we will gladly respond to with humility, understanding, and empathy. If you find something good in this video, give yourself permission to feel good in sharing this video to your friends and family. You deserve to be happy. We all deserve to be happy in a better and safer world fueled by humility, understanding, and empathy. Let the power of hue within you shine through. We are glad to make this purposeful content for you. Until the next one.